Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this all important encounter from the one champion cricket ground. News from the center is PHS Falcons have won the toss and decided to bat first, and we have lost 5 overs for Salesforce strikers as they have not reported the ground in time. Yeah, they'll lose 5 overs, they'll only play 15, and the other side will play the total 20 overs. So a lot of disadvantage. And I think we have seen the first wicket in the form of a run out. No calling whatsoever. Straight to the man at backward point, and they call for it. The man was in nowhere near the pitcher. The first wicket has gone down on the score of 1. It's 1 for 1. The new batsman coming into bat is Dipti Ranjan at number 3. So early wicket for the Salesforce strikers. The Falcons will have the upper hand in this match because they. Oh my god, what have we seen there? A very, very ordinary effort in the field. That went through between the legs, and they'll easily take a couple of runs there. Will they come back for the third? Yes, they do. A poor throw as well. Sohan getting out cheaply in the form of a run out. There was never a single. Not sure what the batsman was thinking. He calls for it. He was nowhere near in the pitcher, and he was well short of his crease. So the Salesforce strikers will have to play exceptionally well to make a match out of this because they're playing 5 overs less than what the Falcons will. It won't be easy for them, but they've got off to a good start. They've got the early wicket of Sohan, who's a very, very good batter. But these two out in the center, Chantan and Deepthi Rajan, are equally good too. Again, a very sloppy effort in the field. Should have been only a single. Should have been only a single. The ball barely crossed the 30-yard circle, and they got 2 for that. Short ball pulled away. There is a fielder, but it's wide of him. One bounce and into the fence. So first boundary coming off the blade of Chandan. That was a half tracker from Rahul, and it was dealt with quite easy to get to that boundary. So first boundary. Now Punches is down to long on for a single. Turning out to be a good over. Apart from that run out, they have recovered well after that. And we have seen some sloppy fielding from the Salesforce strikers. They look tired though on the field. And we've got a news that they're just coming in for after playing a match. So they were on the field. They are on the field for a long, long time. So that might be one of the reason being tired and rightly understandable. It's not easy playing back-to-back matches. It tests your fitness. It tests your temperament. It tests your everything. It takes a lot of toll on the body. They're not young though. They're not very young. These guys are veterans. Harpreet Singh to continue and starts off with a boundary. This time again, it's coming off the blade of Chandan. This time, it's a lot prettier than the previous one. Right out of the middle and in the gap. Beautifully stuck that one. Deep mid wicket and long on out on the boundary for this time over the bowler's head. But there is a fielder at mid off who does a very good job to stop that. Chandan got off to a good start. 12 of 8 balls. Fuller in length in the block hole. Punches it towards the mid wicket. The call is for 2. They'll settle for a single. They'll have to they'll have to feel well, the Salesforce strikers. Just, just clearly lack that zeal. Full toss on the path, easy pickings, easy single for Diptirajan. And he gives it back to Chandan. So 6 runs of the first 4 balls. Shoulders down, nobody encouraging the bowler. On the pads, and it is going towards the fine leg. The fielder is after that one, and it's a very slow chase from the fielder, and he knew that it's going to the boundary. He gives it up at a boundary. 8 runs of the over. Now 10 runs of the over now with a ball to go. Another expensive over from Harpreet Singh. First over was good from Harpreet, but he did back it up with a good one again. Short ball in the air. There is a fielder there. And it's taken at long on. Catching practice for the man standing at long on who makes no mistake. I think it's Ben at long on who makes no mistake. He's one of the best fielder on the ground for the Salesforce strikers. We have seen in the past Ben has taken a lot of good catches. This was quite uneasy for him and he made it look very easy. Pouches that one. Chandan looking to up the ante has to depart. It's 21 for 2 now after 3 overs. Oh, what a shot! We have seen the first 6 of the match coming off the blade of Dipti Rajan and it has gone out of the park. What a mighty hit that is. A fraction shot and he launches that one out of the park. A counter attack from Dipti Rajan. What a shot that is from Diptirajan Samantari. A fraction shot, and he was on the back foot in a flash. And to get that out of the park, understandable. The ball is relatively new, it will travel a long way, but you still have to hit that one, and he has got a very good willow in his hand to hit that one out of the park. That should give him a lot of confidence. Rahul needs to learn the lesson here. Is either bowling too full or too short. He needs to find a perfect length on this wicket and an easy single after a six. So they have got a couple of wickets, but they need to control the run rate as well. They cannot give away runs. They'll have to be mindful that they're batting only 15 overs. This is much better. This is better from Rahul. That's where he needs to be. You want to create the pressure on the batsman. You want to make that the batsmen think that runs are not easy to come by, so they'll try something new. If you give them easy runs, that is when they'll be happy to rotate the strike if you ball something good in between. At the moment, runs are quite easy to come by for these two batters. Rather for the PHF Falcons. What a ball. Beautiful. Dot ball to close the over. Still 8 runs off the over. After 4, it's 29 for 2. Harpreet Singh to continue. 2 overs, 11 runs, and a wicket to his name. So he's only the guy who got a wicket. So captain giving him that. Oh, out of nowhere, we have seen something unusual. The ball gripping and then bouncing. Caught the batsman by surprise. That's not something that we have seen in the first couple of overs. So some encouragement for the bowlers. This is exactly what the bowlers wanted. Something to do, something to happen. That is when it creates the doubt in the batter's mind. Down the leg side, not good bowling this. That's help your stuff. And it's been called leg by slight tickle on the patch, and it has gone to the boundary. That's 4 easy runs for the PHF Falcons. Akash Pahwa coming into bat at number 4. Handsomely driven but straight to the fielder. Rafiq, the man at mid-off, looking sharp. I think this is a wide. Yes, it is. A confirmation from the umpire. A couple of dot balls in this over. The sad part for the bowling side, the Salesforce strikers, is that they bowl well in patches. It's not that they lack the consistency. They need to be consistent with their line and length. Again, a short ball pulled away beautifully. Excellent effort in the field as well from the man at deep mid wicket, who covered a lot of ground to stop that one. But still, the batsman will get a couple of runs. So exactly, I was talking about this. They lack the consistency. Every now and then they present a ball which is a boundary ball. That's not how you want to be progressing when you are just batting 15 overs. You want the bowlers to be right on the money. You want the bowlers to put that extra pressure on the batter. That's much better. Oh, very sloppy again. This is exactly what I was talking about. They look tired in the field. That was an easy single, and he has given away two for that. 9 runs off the over. As easy as you get. 38 for 2 after 5. Good running between the wickets. Rahul also getting the third over. So they are giving the bowlers the extra over in this spell. The deep mid wicket moves towards the deep square leg, and a man from long on comes inside the circle. The man from sweep short covers moves to sweeper cover. Very squarish field for these two batters now. The batsman just gives it just a shimmy down the track to hit that one over mid off, but could not get the bat down in time. Punched off the back foot. The call is for two, but only a single as there is a fielder in place at sweeper cover. Beautifully bowled. Just a hint of away movement. Was bowling pace this over, Rahul. Back full of tricks for Rahul. On the path, but going well down the leg side. So, a leg buys to close the over. Good over this from Rahul Polipalli. Just the 4 runs. After 6, it's 42 for 2. Beautifully stuck. What a way to greet Rudun into the attack. A couple of singles in that over and then a boundary that was hit with a lot of power. It was overpitched, but it still had to be put away, and the batsman has done that, Akash, in some style. He has hit that one very powerfully, made it a lot difficult for the fielder at long off to stop that one. Rahul had no chance, tried his best but couldn't stop the boundary. That's much better from Rodon. Bowling it slow in the air, bowling that perfect length. Short ball straight to the fielder, and he made no mistake. Oh, he could have hit it anywhere. Akash, you could have had a tee and then hit that one out of the park, but you still managed to hit that one straight to the fine leg fielder. Oh, what a dismissal this is. He'll watch that in the replay and he'll be like, what I have done here. It's a crime that he has done. He has hit that one straight to the fine leg fielder, and it's 48 for 3 after 7 overs. The new batsman in is Ajay, who will be at the non-strikers end. And change in bowling, Ben into the attack. Balls with a short run up, but very effective, Ben. Oh, his good effort that from the man at point. Saved a couple of runs for his team. The leggy introduced into the attack. Started off nicely, Ben. And the good thing about Ben is just he goes through his overs very quickly, and he also keeps it tight as well. Extra flight given that was in the air for a long time, but the fielder opted not to go for the catch, which is the right call, I believe, because it was well short of him. Ben started off this over very nicely. He's a very good bowler. He's a very strong lad. So, couple of dot balls and a single in the over. Just a one run of the first four balls. Can he finish it off? Can he pick up a wicket in this over? I think it's a wide. Attempted googly, not turning. Again, short and wide. He needs to bowl a little fuller, Ben. That's how you will get a lot of success because we've seen that, when the spinners ball fuller on this length, they've got a lot of purchase. That's much better. It's the wrong one coming in towards the right hander after pitching. Still a good over from Ben. Beautifully bowled. And they'll take a quick single as well. Overall, good cricket. Single to close out the over. Just 4 runs of the over. After 8, it's 52 for 3. And that's a good passage of play for the Salesforce strikers. Rodhan getting a wicket in his second over. Ajay looking for the big shot, missed it completely, and the off pole pegged back. That's the fourth wicket gone down for the PHF Falcons. 54 for 4 after 8.5 overs. Oh, what a shot that is. That's not a bad ball, but it's the class of the man, Diptirajan, just waiting for the ball to come to him, and then there's a big gap on the offside between point and short third. So he just exploited that and got himself a boundary, and score moves to 58. Is looking good, Diptirajan. Good shot again. This time slide. Oh my goodness. That's tired fielder on the boundary. He didn't even bend down. That was easy stop. That should have been only a single. Ben not happy with that effort. Back to back boundaries for Diptirajan. That's much better from Ben. Chance of a run out. And he hits the bullseye. But the batsman is well home. That's good. Oh, that's good game awareness from Ben. What a throw that was. That's a rocket arm from Ben. But he will not get a wicket, but that should, discourage the batter. When it's closer to Ben, they'll not take fancy their chances again now. Good intent from Ben. What a boundary to close out the over. Expensive over that from Ben. 14 runs coming off that over. After 10, it's 68 for fun. 68 for 4, pardon. Rodon back into the attack, and that's inside edge, and the ball has raced away to the square leg boundary. No fielder there in that region, and the batsman Dipcharajan gets himself another boundary. He moves to 28 now with the help of that boundary of just 19 balls. Oh, a chance that there was a chance. Soumitra Sabnis into the attack in the 12th over. The spinner, off spinner, starts with a half tracker. It's in the air. Oh my goodness. The keeper couldn't get in time to collect that one. Could have been in a very soft dismissal. We have seen that earlier as well. Oh, it was in the air. The fielder had all the time in the world to collect that one cleanly, but he made the mess of it. It went between the hands and gone to the boundary on the full. It's a six for Diptirajan, who moves to 31 of just 22 balls. Flighted one, this time over covers, and this time it has gone way out of the park. What a sweet connection this from Diptirajan. Back to back sixes for Diptirajan. This one the best of the lot, and it has gone way out of the park. That's sweetly timed. He picked the points out of it. He's enjoying his time out in the center. Overpitched away from his reach, but he still went after that one hand, deposited that one over the extra cover boundary. This is turning out to be an expensive over. 13 runs of this over already with a ball to go. Full toss punches that one down to long on for a single, and he'll keep the strike. After 12, it's 90 for 4. Nishit into the attack, starts with a full toss. Hits wide of long on. Ben, the man at long on, will cut it off, but will not stop the batsman from coming back for the second. So now they're leaking the runs. They controlled it very nicely up until that 10th over mark, but after 10th over, they have leaked a few runs. The Falcon strikers. Full toss again, and it's in the air. There is a fielder. Oh my goodness, what have you done? He didn't just drop it, and he lets it go through for a boundary. Deepti Rajan gets alive, and that's a six. It's a no ball this time for bowling above the waist. Things not working. Soumitra to continue. Starts with a loopy one, and that's gone the distance out of the park. And it's 50 up for Diptirajan. 50 of 30 balls. What a shot that is. The moment it was ball in his half, he just lifted that one and deposited that one way out of the park. What a shot that is from Diptirajan to get to his 50. That's a very good knock. His team was under pressure when he walked into bat. Wickets fell from the other end, but he kept his composure. He kept playing his shot and now reached to a landmark. Now he gets a single. Beautifully bowled in the block hole. Good comeback from Soumitra. He's been taken for cleaners in his last over, and this over went for a 6 on the first ball. He'll be under the pump though. Good strategy, just keeping it away from the batsman's reach. Good effort from the man at short third as well. So, has come back nicely after being hit for a 6 in the first ball. Now a single. Oh, overthrow. I think they'll get a few more for that. No need. That's the batsman was well home, so they get a couple of runs there. Shobit pacing this innings very nicely. Yes, supported Tiptirajan very nicely from the on the other end. Good shot. This time towards the cow corner. Couple of bounces and into the fence. Nice way to end the over. Expensive over. 13 runs coming off that. After 14, it's 111 for 4. Ben to ball the 15th over. Starts off with a half tracker. Pulled it. But this time there is a fielder at deep square leg. So will only be a single. Short ball pulled away. Oh, cut away. Straight to the fielder, but he puts it down. That was an easy chance. It went straight to the fielder's hand. And Ben knows that he had his hands on his head and he can't believe his luck. That was such an easy chance put down by the fielder. Oh, what a good shot. What a good shot. You drop a man who's in good form, you'll have to pay the price. The previous ball, he dropped a catch. This time he plays it over the covers for a boundary to deposit that one towards extra cover, inside out. What a good shot. Still a couple of balls to go in this over. 6 runs of the over. Ben not happy with the effort from the fielder. Short ball, cut away, straight to the fielder this time. Last ball of the over coming up. Appeal. Nothing from the keeper or the umpire. So dot ball to finish the over. After 15, it's 117 for 4. Rafiq into the attack in the 16th over. Starts off with a dot ball. A little short, and that has been hit wide of long on for a boundary. Edge, and this time again it's been put down. A couple of attempts from the fielder at short third, but he still puts it down. Shobit gets the live this time, so they're not helping the cause. They're not catching anything at the moment. Full toss hits it down to long on for a single. Full toss, it's in the air. Chance, Ben settling underneath, but it falls short of him. So it will only be a single to wide of long on. On the pads, they'll get a leg by to close the over. After 16, it's 124 for 4. Full toss, and it's been hit over the bowler's head. They'll come back for the second, I believe. No, they don't. Just a single. Somitra has to find a way to get through his overs. Not sure why the captain went for the third over with Somitra, because he went for 27 in his first two. That's better. Just a single to mid wicket. So 3 runs off the first two balls. In the block hole this time. So only a single. So good over this. But he needs to finish this off. Full toss, and it's been given no ball for over the waist. They're coming back for the second. Diptirajan will take the strike. Yes, a confirmation from the umpire. Just a shimmy down the track, and it has gone the distance. What a six this is. He's not a very long lad, but he hits the ball very long. Diptirajan. That's the fourth six that he has hit today. And he made it look very effortless. It all just pure timing from Diptirajan. 67 of 40. Again, an expensive over from Soumitra. And he gets down the track this time. Over long off. A good effort. Might not go all the way, but he'll get a single. 138. Now the scoreboard. Good running between the wickets. That's absolutely good running. And they'll get the extra now for the overthrow. That's what you get when you put the pressure on the fielder. 16 runs coming off that over. After 17, it's 140 for 4. Rafiq starts one down the leg side, and the over starting with a 5 wide. It's getting bad to worse now for the Salesforce strikers. Short ball and gets the treatment. Diptirajan being out there for a long time will not miss out on that short ball, and he gets a boundary through the covers. The score moves to 149 now. Swing and a miss. Diptirajan looking to hit that one too hard, not getting his timing or the placement right. Nowhere near the close of the bat. This time wide off the mid wicket, and the fielder lets that one go through, and a boundary for Diptirajan. Expensive over this is. That was hit hard, straight past the bowler. He lets it go through. A single to close the over. After 18, it's 155 for 4. Rudhan back into the attack for his final over. Starts off with a short one. Single. In the air, there is a fielder at cow corner, and it went sailing over his head. Has it gone the distance? No, it hasn't. That just bounces in front of the ropes to get to the boundary. Diptirajan into the 80s now. A special knock from Diptirajan today. It's in the air and over Ben at long on. What a shot that is. 88 now, Diptirajan. Of just 51 balls, he is playing a gem of a knock for his side. What a shot that is. He made it look easy. A small guy, but he packs a big punch. That's the sixth six that he has hit today. So that tells you how powerful he is and how well he's timed the ball. In the air, straight forward and put down. Oh my goodness, what are we saying here? We have seen a catch, a dolly put down in the first ground, and now it's the turn in the second ground to put down such kind of a dolly. You take those kind of catches 10 out of 10 times in practice, but not now. The score moves to 168 of 19 overs. Rahul back into the attack for his final overs. Follows the batsman. And the batsman comes back for the second. Is it a leg by? Yes. Still a chance for Tipti Rajan to get to his 100. Swing and a miss. He's looking for the big shot. Not getting the timing. Just a single again, this time to long off. Good over this, considering it's the last over of the innings. And Rahul has bowled well today. He hasn't got a wicket, but he has bowled well. 3.4, 3.24 overs, 23 runs for him. In the air. And he's coming back for the second. 92 for him now. So won't be easy, won't be possible for him to get to his century. But he has played a very, very fine knock. Take nothing away from Deepthi Rajan. Last ball of the innings. And it's gone towards the long on. This time they'll only take a single. So after 20 overs, the PHF Falcons managed to put up 175 on the board. The target for the Salesforce strikers when they come out to bat will be 176. Do join us after a short break with the run chase. Welcome back after the break, and we have seen a dismissal on the first ball of the innings, and it's Ben, the best batter in the side, got out very cheaply without even opening his account. It's been cleaned up. 0 for 1. Maruti, the new batter, out in the center for the Salesforce strikers after the fall of wicket of Ben in the first ball of the innings. Swing and a miss. Four dot balls on the trot. That will build the pressure on Maruti because Maruti knows that they'll have to chase this target in just 15 overs. So every dot ball will build the pressure on the batting side. They have lost an early wicket of Ben and now a dot ball. So far so good from Mayank Chauhan. He got off to a perfect start for his team. In the air, chance, and it's sailing over the short third man fielder. Couple of bounces, and it will go to the boundary. So fortunate runs for Maruti, but he'll take it after 1 over. It's 4 for 1. Beautiful shot that, waiting for the ball to come to him and then just giving the ball the direction to go to the boundary. That's beautiful batting from Maruti. Just waiting, allowing the ball to come to him and then opening the face of the ball bat to get that in the gap behind square on the offside. Now the fielder placed exactly for that kind of a shot at deep third. Similar shot, but he'll only get a single this time because the fielder is at the boundary. Quick single taken. That's good running between the wickets. Last ball of the over. Looking to guide that one again. No contact whatsoever. Dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs coming off that over. After two, it's 11 without 11 for one. In the air and over the mid-on fielder's head. The call is for two, but they'll settle for a single. Hit hard, flat, just bouncing in front of mid-on rather. Just a single. This time a good shot through the covers and into the boundary in a flash. Good shot from Shabir. Good shot again, but this time good effort from the fielder to stop that ball. This time over the covers fielder. Might not go all the way because it didn't quite come out of the middle, but the batsman will take a couple of runs. 10 runs coming off that over. A good over for the Salesforce strikers. After 3, it's 21 for 1. Aki into the attack. Starts off with a single. This time, this a little wide. Again a wide. Second wide of the over. That's much better from Aki. Upishly, but wide of the fielder at sweeper cover. Will it go all the way? No, it does not. Good effort, but the batsman easily gets 2 runs to his name, Rafiq. Looking to play the big shot, just gets the inside edge. Luckily for him, it didn't go on to hit the stumps. Still a good over from Aki. Just a 5 runs of this over. Dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over this from Aki. Just a 5 runs. After 9 overs, it's 57 for 6. Full toss from Ajay to start the over, and he lifts it over cow corner. Will come back for the second. Soumitra. White ball this time. White. Back to back whites from Ajay. What a beautiful shot. That will go to the boundary. Over the point fielder. No chance for the backward point fielder to cut that off. After 10 overs, it's 68 for 6. Aki to continue. Dot ball looking to play the big shot. Couldn't get the bat onto the ball. The ball is racing away to the backward point. Might not go all the way, but Rafiq will come back for the second. Saptarshi Roy into the attack. Oh, I think yes, fumbled that one. And the umpire has given it a no ball for collecting the ball in front of the stumps. Oh, that's weird. That's a good hit to long on, but only a single. It's a wide. He has to reball that one again. And this time a comfortable stumping. Saurabh Gupta into the attack. Starts off with a wide. A lot of wides balled in this innings so far. Nishit Mahato, the new batter, walked out to the center at number 9. Again a wide. In the last couple of overs, we have seen a pattern that every bowler that has come on to ball has bowled a lot of wides. Swing and a miss. It was very close to the stumps though. So Rafiq Sheikh, he knows that he's out there for some time now. 22 balls that he has faced. So he's looking to up the ante, looking to score some valuable runs for his team. He understands that it's not possible for them to hear from here on to win this match, but he understands that he can still score some valuable runs because a run rate will net run rate will come into picture at the later half of the tournament when things become tighter. Punches that one down to long on for a single and gives it to Nishit. Again a single to long on. So runs are coming in singles. This time to the other side of the ground. Long off. And a single. Dot ball to close out the over. After 13, it's 82 for 7. Sohan comes into ball the 14th over. Mrudun coming into bat at number 10. The left-hander is ball well on the patch. An easy decision for the umpire. He was right in front of the stumps. It's 82 for 9. Last wicket. That's nicely hit, but chance of a run out. Oh, that was very close. That was very close. The keeper is very quick behind the stumps. He's just getting the bails off in a flash. He's got rid of the previous batter like that. He would love to pick one more wicket behind the stumps. Sohan got a couple of wickets in this over. First a stump and then a leg before for Murdan. Oh, it's a wide. Last ball of the over. Pulled away. There is a fielder in the mid wicket, so it will only be a single to close out the over. After 14, it's 84 for 9. 85 rather. Kartikesh, 2 overs, 7 runs, 4 wickets for him. Can he pick one more? Can he get a fifer? There's a very good chance of getting a fifer, Kartikesh. Short ball pulled away. Single of the first ball. Kartikesh would love to finish this off by picking up his fifer. It's a near perfect game for the in the air, just over the fielder at square leg and a boundary. Boundary for Abhilash. PHF Falcons had a near perfect game this. They had the advantage coming into this match, but they played well. They played exceptionally well. The brand of cricket that they have played. Dot dot ball. Oh, very close chance. Very close chance. Had the keeper collected that one cleanly. Would oh, there was an edge. Yes, a confirmation from the umpire. Could have been a caught behind, but difficult take. You can't blame the keeper for that. You cannot blame the keeper for that because it's standing up to the stump to take that sort of a catch is really difficult. Caught and ball, and it's fifer for Kartikesh. Abhilash looking to play the big shot, only manages to hit that one straight back to the bowler, who makes no mistake in his follow through. What a beautiful catch that is from Kartikesh to pick his fifer. That's all we have for this match, and the PHF Falcons have won this match quite comprehensively with a margin of 81 runs. What a perfect game this is for the PHF Falcons. And the man of the match is Dipti Rajan. He played a blinder of a knock, 93 of 57 balls. He has hit 6 sixes in that innings. That's all we have for today from the commentary box. Do join us tomorrow.